What's up everyone and welcome to this live stream, welcome to you on the Moonshots YouTube channel. I hope that you're all doing very well and we are going to maybe not update, just do some TA on Solana. First time I'm doing this for Solana. I absolutely love this coin. That's a very nice coin. So wait, I have to check some few stuff on the Discord server. First of all, just to see if everything is working good. Normally, yes. I don't know if we can hear something, by the way. Oh, yeah, but I remove it down. Normally, everything is good. Normally, everything is good. Yeah, normally everything is good. So anyway, as always, if you enjoy this live stream, don't forget to smash that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share this live stream so everyone know we are live and we are going to update, to do the charting on Solana so everyone can enjoy, and we are going to buy, to predict the next buy targets clearly, okay? And to try to see where we can buy next, okay? The best zone of support, the best zone, the biggest zone of the market clearly, where we can look for buys. So, if I'm mistaken, for maybe core subscribers that are watching the live stream, or maybe VIPs, we have an account on Solana some weeks ago, maybe months by the way, where we was looking for a WXY here to the downside. I have been well respected. If I'm mistaken, we bounced it off a target. I don't remember. Maybe on the low here, right there. Maybe I don't remember which one it was. I don't remember. We're going to check that. Maybe on the bottom, by the way. Don't remember this exactly, but anyway, so first of all, as always, now I like to go when I'm using Elliott wave to do my first count, first of all, to get an idea of where we are at the moment on the market, what we can expect next, if we're in the big wave 3, if we're in the wave 5, if we're at the end of the 5 waves, because as always, for beginners, I just remind that for everyone, for beginners, when we are in the market, we have a big wave 1, for example, like this. We have a big wave 1, okay, we have a wave 1, we have a move to the upside, and we have a move to the downside, we have another move to the upside, extra. The full move to the upside will be 5 waves. As always, this is an impulsive Elliott waves, okay? This is how the market works. Inside the first move to the upside, you're going to get a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, 4, 5, okay? Then in the wave 2 here, you're going to get a correction wave, so I'm going to draw you a triple wave here. It can be a triangle, for example, so 5 waves too, but it's a triangle, it's not, so it's a correction wave. Here you're going to get another 5 waves, okay, that it will be an impulsive, another correction wave, and then another 5 waves, okay? This will bring you with 5 waves, and at the end, okay, you restart everything. You add another wave 1, another wave 2, and here we go again, another wave 3, 4, 5, and here we go. You have your 5 waves, you have then your triple wave, you have your other 5 waves here, you have the triple wave, and here we go at the end, boom, other bigger wave 1, other bigger wave 2, extra. Okay, this is like a Russian doors, just to explain you a bit everything, so you really understand how this is working, okay, Elliott waves. So here, what can we count here? We can count clearly a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. We can clearly count 5 waves here. We're going to check, of course, on the RSI as always. Does the wave 3 is the highest reach on the RSI? Yes, it is the case here, because this is what we want to see on the RSI. We want to see the wave 3 highest reach on the RSI, not on the chart, because we have the wave 5 that go higher, as you can see here on the real chart, even on the real not the log view, okay, the normal view, if you can say that, the regular view. And so we have this divergence from this wave 3 and 5, and this is exactly what we want to get, okay? So here we can place these 5 waves already on the chart, okay? By the way, if you have some questions during the live stream, do not hesitate, okay? Where is the low here? Right there. All right, we can do place it here, maybe it's a bit better. Let's go with this, and I'm going to change maybe this. No, it's okay, by the way. Maybe a bit bigger. Yeah, let's go with this. So we have now our 5 waves. So as I said, once you have done your 5 waves like this, by the way, welcome to all the new people coming in on the live stream, joining the live stream right now. It's perfect. So yeah, once you have 5 waves like this, you just have to add, as I said before, a bigger wave 1, okay, boom, a bigger wave 1, yips, right here, okay, and a bigger wave 2 here, okay. Once you have done it, boom, you have your wave 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to play them here, not really that far, because when you remove the log scale here, that gives you some really high, no, that's okay, by the way, here. But anyway, just come back here, going to change that to green cycle, or maybe, by the way, like this. So you can really see the difference. But anyway, now we have our 5 waves. Normally here we should be in a wave 1 and in a wave 2. Okay, a wave 2 normally on a smaller time frame have more chance to retrace between the 50 and the 618. On the bigger time frame, as always, this is less likely what is going to happen, and the statistics are not the same. I don't have the statistics for the bigger wave, for the bigger time frame. For the smaller wave, yes, I mean smaller time frame. For the bigger time frame, most of the time what we do when we do a really big move, I mean when we have a wave 1, 2 clearly, what we do is just retrace around 85.4 and 90%, and sometimes below the 90%. So to give you an idea, this will be the zone where we can, I mean, where we should go if we're in a wave 1, 2. Okay, this is what we see most of the time on the market. It depends. For example, that one, I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, yeah, we went, as you can see here, we almost hit the 85.4. 70x6 is also a good target. I'm going to check with the next wave here. Yeah, that one was a really small retracement, I'm not going to lie. But you have some crypto that retrace most of the time at the beginning, do a really crazy retracement, like really crazy one. So here we're going to add confidence, of course, but these are two levels here, 85.4 and 90%. Do not forget, just to give you an idea of where we are at the moment. If we go here, you say, hey, on a lot of crypto we retrace there, and after that we maybe spend a bit of time below the 90%, and then we push it to the upside. So if we start approaching all of this zone here, this is a possible good moment to buy. Okay, now of course we're going to add some more confluence with all of this. So I'm going to remove that brush here. Perfect. Yups, right there. Here we go. We are of course going to talk about the possible targets to reach on Solana. So you can see really the targets we can reach on that one if we take the, I mean, if we pump from the current low, because that's a possible impulsive move here, or if we have to go more down. So now we are going to stay, I mean, to see which target we can look for lower, and then we're going to talk about the possible wave count higher. Okay, possible target. So I'm gonna go first of all on the monthly. As always, I'm going to do my charting, my usual charting. So I just start with the monthly time frame. I just add my monthly levels. Okay, these are resistance went through support right here, because we are higher than this one, so this is a support now. And the last one that is around there, where is it exactly? All right, perfect. Here you go. So now we have our main biggest support on the market. Okay, I'm gonna go now on the weekly time frame so we can get a bit more of levels here. So this, for example, is a good weekly. Tap one time, but this is the highest weekly, so I'm going to keep it. This one is pretty cool. This one is then tap, so that's pretty nice. We have another one, by the way, here, and tap, so that's pretty cool too. Have was support here. Now we created. Have what below here. So what to add these levels, you have to go on the monthly, weekly, daily time frame, and you add on the two candle close less touch you have next. So for example, if you do not have any touch next, you expect on a smaller time frame or on a bigger time frame, I mean more, you're going to expect a rejection or a reaction on this level. Okay, and more touch you have on the level, less stronger it become. So here, and why, for example, why I do not add this one and this one, because this one have been tapped already 2 times, so I just refresh the level and place it here. Okay, so we have another one, by the way. I'm going to add this one here because that we only have this weekly here. There is nothing else. Have some other possible stuff here, nothing really crazy, but anyway. So now we have our biggest support and resistance on the market. You can also go on the daily time frame if you want. I'm just going to check that to see what we have between everything. When you have a big gap like this, I like also to add some more levels here to get a bit of the last support, to say, hey, if we start really losing this daily here, it become a lot more. I mean, we can really expect to go to this monthly level here. Of course, you can see here we have some daily here, but I'm not going to add these ones. I'm going to add this daily level more for trading, these daily levels. This one I'm not going to add, this is too close to the weekly. And yeah, that's all really. So I'm not going to jump into more details on this push to, I mean, this move here to add your, I mean, I'm more for now looking at the targets to buy. If we now have to accept, I mean, if we have to see that, I mean, if we see that we have to push higher, we're going to do the work later. Okay, to see all of the resistance we can plan, the zone we can look for shorts. Okay, I'm maybe going to do that more with VIPs, I don't know yet. But anyway, So here, as you can see here, if we start losing all of these zones here, so to speak, the current low we have done, if we start to lose the daily level here and we get acceptance below, we can expect to do a massive move to the downside here. We talk about a nice 53% move to the downside. That's pretty big, to be honest with you. So I mean, maybe not that big. Yeah, that's still a big move to the downside here if we go there. So now the thing is, how are you going to find your targets below? Because that's cool. Now you have your high time frame levels. Okay, I'm just going to rename this. No, not this. I'm going to click this like that. Perfect. HTF. No. Perfect. I'm going to log that. So like that, when you drag it like this, it don't move. I'm going to add this, and this is also the higher time frame. Perfect. Waves. Here you go. All right. Now that's cool. We can maybe look at something here just to see if there are really 5 ways in the last wave, so that we do not have. For example, because that can be, for example, if we're not in this configuration with this 5 ways here, and the RSI, for example, and the log is not the best view for this kind of move here. I just want to be sure that, for example, this move on the top here is not a flat, for example, so we are not in 5 ways down. So it looks like not, but sometimes we have to be sure. So to be sure of this, and to just be, oops, perfect, just see if we are in a flat or not. We can pull a fib like this, so we can see the retracement, okay, from the, I'm talking about, you know, this possible A, B, and then we are in a C wave. So that would be a crazy C, but anyway. We have to retrace normally minimum, we have to go normally minimum to the 90%, or if we break and go past the A wave route, we can look towards normally, and we should go normally to the 123. Now sometimes happen that we stop on the 113 or on the 105. That's why these are 2 levels here, you can see, not the best one, but anyway, here we went into the 123 a bit after that, so that's absolutely fine. If now we place an extension like this, do we have some nice targets? All right, we went on the a bit below on the 161 point here, so this is possible, I would say, but I did a small wave count inside here. I'm not going to lie, I did that with you, with core subscribers, when we was doing, you know, the chart of the week, and that was, I was with a double XY here to the downside. So that's why normally, you know, an ABC like this is a triple wave, and here a 5 waves here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or an ending. So a wedge to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pump. Oh, this is a crazy one, but you understood me. So the premise here, yeah, I really have 5 waves to the upside. Okay, you can really see the wave 1, the wave 2 here. Okay, with the possible 1, 2, 3, or 5 leading. So you have your wave 1, your wave 2, your wave 3. Oops. Your wave 4 right here, and your wave 5. You will tell me, yeah, but the problem is this wave 4 break the wave 1 top. Yes, in that case that's an ending, simple as that. So this is absolutely fine. And in this case, yeah, that's that more logic that it's an ABC and not a 1, 2, 3, or 5. I said shit before. And here ABC, and here ABC again. And it looks like 5 ways, but anyway, we're on a bigger time frame. So I would say more a wave 5 here, more of it if you go on the daily time frame here. Same, you have your wave 3, 4, 5 divergence, everything is good. So I'm not going to go into, for example, on the 1 hour extra because otherwise it's going to be too long for today. So that's why I'm going to stay on the 8 hours minimum, so we can really see wave like this, okay, on this time frame. All right, just checking that everything is still okay, because yeah, I didn't check the sound. Anyway, it looks good. All right. So yeah, here now we have the wave 1, we have the wave 2. We have more like the confirmation that we are in this wave 1, wave 2. Okay, we can pull a fib as always from the top to the bottom to see a bit where we are at the moment. So from the like this, maybe more on the weekly, by the way. All right. All right, here I like to add the 6.8 66% and the 7x6 here, right there, perfect. Oops, here we go. So again, drag this maybe like this to get a bit of a better view here. 70x6 here, this is also a level to be aware of. Now we do not have a lot of confidence with that. We can now pull, do the small wave count inside this move to the downside to really find some better target, as I said before. So we can go on the 12th hour here. I place it personally with a triple wave first of all, okay, right there. Triple wave here. So we just have to add a retracement tool right there. Right here we have done a 70x6. That's pretty cool. If you use your extension tool right there, on this one here. We have done almost a 123, so that's pretty nice too. Okay, so here we normally have a triple wave to the downside. Okay, I'm not, as I said, I'm not going to drop into the smaller wave count. Don't remember why. Normally it was a double XY to the downside here. Double XY, it's in the W wave a correction wave, in the X wave correction wave, in the Y leg a correction wave. In the Y leg you cannot get a double XY, in the X wave you cannot get a triangle. Okay, this is a double XY. X wave can have to retrace minimum 38.2 and can retrace maximum 100%. If you go past, if you break the W root, this is normally not a double XY anymore. So here we can place the double XY first of all. Okay, we have done 7x6, by the way, yeah, 7x6 here, already saw that. So everything is good. Now we have done next another move like this. Okay, so I wanted to place, the wave I got before was another W, X and Y after that. Okay, so right here, so a W is a correction wave, so you can place this like this, boom. You have a W inside the you have a double XY, sorry, inside the first W wave. Then you have your X retracement with a triple wave. You can clearly see it. Once you have done this, the X have to retrace to be valid for the double XY to be valid. The X has to retrace 38.2, so the white line here minimum. And this is what we did. We went into the 50%. That is a common target for the X retracement. That's pretty nice. Okay. Now we are going to add our extension tool to find the Y targets, okay, the Y leg targets here. I'm maybe going to remove these higher time frame levels here because these are pretty annoying. All right, perfect. So we can pull this fib from the W root to the W bottom to the X top here. What that gives us, we went into the 100% here. So of course the Y leg we can still be in the Y leg here. Okay. Now I'm going to take the case like Bitcoin that we have done this Y leg. Okay, because we did a count normally that was an A, B, C zigzag if I'm not mistaken. With core subscribers and VIPs, it was like a 5 ways down right here, retracement, and another 5 ways down here. Let's go with this. That was a count I was with first of all. So in that case, we have done the Y leg here, as you can see here on the 100% of the extension tool for this Y leg here. As you can see on the red line here, this is a 100% of the extension tool. So for me, this WXY was done. Now what we can see here, if you watch what we have done, we went a bit below here. So if we went a bit below, what can that be? If we have to drop more, I'm going to place personally here a WXY X and Z, exactly the same than Bitcoin. To check that, we just have to pull the retracement from the bottom of the Y to the top of the X wave. What we have done, once again, a perfect at the dollar. We have hit the 50%, so that's why this gives me a bit more of confidence. Why I'm not going to drag it here on the low here, and why I'm going to place it here, simply because for me I'm not really with the low and the bottom here. If you add your retracement tool, what will be this what will be this wave clearly here? Normally here I will be more with a flat. So the flat normally targets are not the best, but the problem is the triple wave here looks like really a possible 5 ways or an ABC zigzag. So in any case, we don't really care, to be honest, if it's here or if we have to drop more, okay, because that will be in that case a triple correction. We have a 5 ways leading here, okay, entire is proof to the upside, a retracement. The prime is a retracement here, and this is why I'm more with 5 ways here, and that's why it can be classed as bullish, because you have to know something that you have two different ABC, okay. You have the A, B, C flat, whereas the B go. I'm going to change that template so you can see wave better. The ABC flat is when the B wave, the B wave can retrace 90% and or 123, okay, to make it easy. The smaller wave can is going to be like this: triple wave, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to make it really easy. You have the other possible ABC. You have another one that is an ABC zigzag. The B wave can retrace maximum 85.4 and not touch normally to not touch 90%. Okay, the smaller wave is also going to be different. It's 5 ways: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correction, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is a difference between this ABC flat and this ABC zigzag. Okay, so that's why here, as you can see, the B can retrace maximum 85.4. So the premise here, we have 5 waves first of all. So first of all, we can delete this ABC flat because we have a triple wave in the first A wave. So we can think about an ABC, or the other possible pattern is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive, okay? Because inside the wave 1 you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside the wave 2 you're going to get correction. Boom, wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave correction, wave 4 correction. Wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why here, as you can see, this is the exact same smaller wave inside an impulsive or inside an ABC zigzag. An ABC you just top with a C, so to speak, with a wave 3. In a 5 waves you have still the wave 4 and 5 to do, okay? That's why here, and why I will not place this ABC here too, simply because ABC on the ABC zigzag on the B wave retrace maximum 85.4. So if you pull a fib like this, you can see that we have hit the 90%. In very rare case we touch 90%, but it is still not the, normally when we touch 90%, this is an invalidation of this ABC zigzag. So what is the other pattern? This is impulsive. So that's why here I will place more personally in impulsive than an ABC zigzag. Now it can be an ABC zigzag. Moreover, this we have done an extension if that's an ABC zigzag, because the maximum target of an ABC, okay, of a triple wave like this ABC zigzag is the 161 point here, and we went to into the 200% here. So normally this is an invalidation. This is an extension. This is possible, but normally when we do this kind of move, we have to think about an impulsive. For example, if we take this high here, 1618, you can drag maybe this extension to right here. We have done around the 618 here, first target of the wave 5. This is not at all the best. Moreover, the RSI is not really following at all, but we can say that this is a possible 5 ways. Okay, so that's why there is a possibility of being inside a Y leg down here, okay, with an a B, and then a C flat with 5 ways like this. Okay, that will be the first possibility, I would say. Right here, perfect. ABC flat like this. So in that case, we're going, because that's a correction. If we have a correction here, we expect the price to continue more down next. So that's why you have to plan target if we have to go more down. Okay. In that case, we're going to see what is going to be the next waves, what we can expect here. What can that be, clearly? But otherwise, if we're not in this, and for example we have done the Y leg here, and that's a crazy count we have done to the downside here, but normally this is not really possible, because if we have an ABC here, correction, and the Y leg, this double XY here, when you have a double XY, okay, you have the W, the X, and the Y here, as you can see. As I said before, the Y leg cannot finish with a double XY. So here the prime is, if we have done an ABC here to the downside, in that case we have done another move like this next. Okay, we have done another move here, another push to the upside, another push to the downside. So if I have a correction here, this can be only a WXY, and if we're in a Y leg, this is not possible. So that's why for me I will place more something like this with a Y leg on the bottom here, and not on the bottom here. Now, if we have done the double XY like this, we have done the double XY like this, and we just have to accept it clearly. In that case, the prime is now, this can be 5 ways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, crazy 5 ways, but anyway, in that case, if we have 5 ways now, this can be, in that case, a bigger wave 1, and a bigger wave 2, and here we go, pump it up. Okay, that's why there are 2 different counts here. We're going to see in case we drop more what that can be, but this is also a possibility we have to not, we cannot forget clearly. On the bigger time frame, is this valid? If we take the real low of the real low here, no, because we have broken with the wave 2 the wave 1 route, so normally this is not valid anymore. Now maybe the RSI is wrong. For example here, yeah, we went also more down, so normally this is not really valid anymore for this wave 1 2 normally. Now everything is possible. So now I really like the other scenario, that is, so we have done this Y leg here, okay, we have done the ABC flat right there. The B retracement is not really well respected, sorry, but anyway, I also want to check the target of the C wave. I completely forgot to do that. I did it already, but I forgot the target. Yeah, and this is also why I wanted to place this ABC, because we just did a perfect touch and hit into the 1618 maximum C target. You can see the blue line here is the 1618 maximum target for an ABC flat, and for the triple wave, by the way, except the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of an impulsive. But this is a maximum target for a flat. A flat with an extension is like a very so rare. This is really crazy. So this is just so well respected. We just this is just great. That's why I really want to play this ABC flat, because the C wave having just so well respected, that was an insane touch of the 1618 and move it down. So that's why I'm going to play this ABC flat here. Moreover, this, if we take all of the, if we stick to the rules, normally the B wave here, that was an A, B, C in the C. This is not valid, first of all, to get a triple A in the C wave, but the A, B, C here is normally not valid. That's why we'll place more 5 ways here. This will make sense with this flat. Okay, so here, now, if we have done a double XY first of all, then we have another correction here. I'm going to change that to gray one, so we can really see better what I'm talking about. So as you can see here, we have a first triple wave to the downside, then we have another triple wave here. So what can that be? First of all, that can be a bigger W, okay, right here, a bigger W, an X with a triple correction inside, and another Y to the downside. This is absolutely possible, okay. In that case, we just have to pull a fib from the top. I'm going to go on the daily time frame from the top of the W, okay. I'm going to change this to maybe a bit bigger so you can really see everything. Let's go with this one. Crazy. Let's go with the purple one. So we add the extension tool from the wave W root to the W bottom that is here and not after here, of course, okay, and to the X retracement top. Then we can add our C targets. What we can see here, we have only one target a bit below here. So this, in that case, if we are in this WXY, this is normally the price we're going to reach. Now keep in mind that a 6.8 target, more of it on a bigger time frame, is most of the time never well respected. So that's why we have to get this confluence. And here, what do we have as confluence? We have all of this zone of support. So this, as you can see here, first of all, if we're in this configuration, this is a nice zone where we can look for a possible buy. Okay, of course, if you want to buy something, you just have to wait for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to come. Once you have your 5 waves, you just wait for the wave 1, for the wave 2 retracement, you buy. Otherwise, you just buy step by step, what I'm doing clearly. You have your targets planned. You, for example, I don't know, you want to invest 1,000 in Sol, for example, Solana. You buy, for example, 10% here, 30% here, 50% here, extra, and you add more through the time, all the way down. This is what I'm doing clearly, and this is working very, very well. You buy the dip, I mean, you buy the all the way down clearly. And of course, with this, I'm not going to say risk management because this is for trading, but yeah, this is still a risk management because you do not invest 100% on the top of the thing and you just wait for it to reclaim everything. No, you really invest step by step all the way down. This is how you should invest, by anyway. So as always, there is not any financial advice, by the way. This is something important. So now this is the first buy zone you can see at the moment. Now, why would you add a bigger WXY? First of all, I didn't check the retracement here. Does the retracement is valid? Because if this is not 38.2, this is not a WXY valid, by the way. This is not 38.2, so this is not a valid WXY, by the way. Didn't check that before, so that's why here I was not with this too, by the way, before. And this is why, because as you can see here, the WXY, okay, right here, if you add a retracement, this is a 30.2 retracement, and this is what a WXY should retrace minimum on the X wave. You have the W here, the X retracement with a triple wave here, and normally we should go and hit minimum this 30.2. That's why here we can remove that one. So what can that be here in that case? We have the WXY pattern and we have the WXY X and Z. So we just add two more waves. You can see here. Don't know if you can see it. WXY here, WY and WZ. So we add two more waves. We have the W like this, okay, right there. Yips, W, X, Y, X, and Z. And now we're going to see the Z targets, and these are going to be personally my buy zones. Of course, I'm going just to check if there are some good. Yeah, this is the right one. If there are some good zone where I can buy. Perfect. Alright, so now the thing is, how are we going to place our extension tool? So now we can remove this one. We're going to see, of course, a bit more. We can remove that and that, by the way. A bit of, we can say, accurate targets. So how to place this to find, how to place the extension tool to find the Z target? We just have to add the first, you just have to first click on the W root, second on the W bottom here, and the third click go on the second X retracement. Okay, from here you have to add your C target, 618, 100%, 123, 161 point, and the 200% to see the invalidation. Now, is it really useful to add your, as you can see, we still have, what if I get this, by the way? Wait, so I removed it before, I removed something. Let me check what. Alright, I don't know what happened. I deleted that. What the fuck is this? Anyway, so let's restart this. So, just going to drink a bit of water. Alright, perfect. So, wave W root to the W bottom here to the second X retracement. Now, this gives us our targets for the Z waves. Okay. By the way, for new person on the live stream, don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoy the content, and if you are maybe trading Solana, if you maybe want to buy this one for the future, I don't know. Everything, if you enjoy the content, if you want to share, by the way, this live stream to your family, your friends, whatever you want, you can absolutely too. It's a real pleasure for me, and this helped me a lot, by the way, with your YouTube algorithm. So here, okay, first target, as you can see here, is in that case the 618 right here. Okay, 618 here, that brings us around the daily level right here. Okay, so that's why I added this daily, by the way, because this is a confluence with this 618. So now the thing is, how are we going to approach this zone if we really have to go more down? Of course, I'm saying I'm showing you this target low. If we have to go more down here, okay, we have this 618 first of all with the daily level right here in confluence with that. So the thing is, if we are approaching here, how are we going to recognize if we have to buy something or not here? There are different ways to approach level. The thing is, of course, to get the wave following for the Z wave, you have to do a small wave kind inside this move down, okay, to really get to expect the move we can do here, how deep we can go, how far we can go. But otherwise, you can just look also at, we hit the level, wait to see what happened here. If we just bounce off that and we start getting, for example, on the order flow, all the stuff like this, some new demand coming in, or if we start getting some bullish wave next, this is more likely a buy. Otherwise, if we just go through that one, we just don't care about this one, and do this, flip that to resistance and move it down, it's not a zone where you can look for a buy clearly. Okay, now this is a target we cannot forget, because this is the first target of the Z wave, so the Z wave can stop here. This is absolutely fine, because that will not be a truncated Z wave. So a truncated Z wave is when the Z stop before the Y leg, okay, the Y bottom here. Here is not at all the case, we go after that, so it's absolutely fine. Now also I mean, if we have to do the Z wave, normally we should go there, we should break this weekly. So but anyway, so yeah, that's the first target where we can look for something. Now if you have to go more down, as you can see here, sorry, we have the 100% here of the extension tool, so it's also right on the target we planned, sorry, before. Oh my god, I'm going to place it like this. You know what, I'm going to do this if I can. Oops, perfect. And I'm going to move this like that. Perfect. Let's try 300. Or it's not at all. Here you go. So first target here, second one is the 100% here of the extension tool. So what we're going to do here is to add all of the confluence we have with. Now normally for end of the wave, I'm just checking that everything is well placed, because that's a bit weird, the second target here. All right, everything is well placed. So we add all of the confluence, but normally if we have to come here, we should break the monthly, break the weekly to go to the daily level, to the 100% of the extension tool. To reach clear the red line here. Can we go more down? Absolutely, because sometimes we do not exact touch the target, so we can look to also this weekly level, but normally we should stop around there. Okay, why we should stop around there maximum? Simply because the 123 here is a negative number, as you can see here. This brings us with a negative number here, and also the 161, the 1618 here. So normally these are not valid. These are not valid targets anymore, because we cannot go and break the zero clearly. So these are the two more likely targets, as you can see here. Now, are we going to really go more down on this? That will be, this is a really big zone of support, to be honest, already. So if we start breaking this, yes, we can really look for lower. But Solana at $3, I don't think so, to be honest with you. Now everything is possible. Maybe we're going to do a big move to the downside, a really crazy one. Now these are the two more likely buy zones if we are in these waves. Of course, we can do something bigger, for example, as I showed you before, the big WXY, for example, we can still do, for example, a bigger WXY here and finally touch the 38.2 and then move it to the downside. Okay, this is also possible, absolutely. Now this is the wave count I have at the moment. Are we going to change that or not? Only time will tell us. Are we going to do a bigger triple A like this? Only time will tell us. Okay, but these are the two highest internal probabilities targets with a wave count and with the confluence on the market. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do, by the way, before. I wanted to do this to see a bit of what we have. Oops, perfect. All right, this point of control is a bit before. That can be also a good daily to add on the chart. It's not really for investment, it's daily, I would say. This is more for trading. For example, you can get a bounce off this daily level. You can maybe plan a possible long here. But this is, there is no path control plus the daily level is okay to try to look for a long. Now I'm more talking about investment today. Okay, really, if we have to drop from here, where are we going to look for a buy? So this 70 axis, we don't really care anymore. Does this second target here match or not with the and by the way, don't forget, we're going to check at the targets we can reach on a bigger time frame for in the future. Bring the price all-time high, extra, really pump it up. Default. Yeah, it's perfect because you can see here this buy zone here bring us exactly between the 85.4 and 90%. So that's pretty nice. This will bring us around, so to speak, yeah. Solana around $38 to $23 is a really good price normally to buy. Okay, this normally will be a really crazy price to buy a Solana. Okay, so now let's take the case that we are going to go, for example, let's take the case that for the bigger wave, by the way, okay, I know what I deleted before now. I deleted the big wave 1 and the big wave 2. This is what I deleted, by the way. Okay, now I know, because yeah, I deleted the level normally and it was still here after that. So, really weird. Anyway, sorry. So let's take this wave, add back this wave 1 and this wave 2 here. Let's take the case that we are going to go into the second buy zone, okay, right there. And if you have to bounce before, you just have to do the work by yourself, by your own, but it's really easy. You're going to see how we are going to do that. So you're just going to take your extension tool to place it from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top and to the wave 2 bottom. So you can place it here if you want, the current bottom. I'm going to take the case that we're going to go to the next and lowest target here, so the 100% of the extension tool of the Z wave. And from here, I'm just going to add my targets. So I'm going to remove these high time frame levels here. Perfect. By what is this? I'm going to do it later. But anyway, what is the target for the wave 3? The target for targets for the wave 3 are the 100% of the extension tool, but we have only 2% chance to stop here. So are we going to expect a stop here? More if a wave 4 cannot break the wave 1 top, we are maybe not going to stop here, or that will be a crazy small wave 4, a crazy small wave 5. No, okay, we have only 2% chance to stop on the wave 3, on the 100% here of the wave 3. This is not really more like, what is a more likely target? This is a 161 point here. I'm just going to add the wave 3 targets for you. So this will be, this is the most common target for the wave 3. So if we're in this wave and we go to the target, the lowest target we plan here, we should reach minimum then for $155. This is just absolutely insane. Just imagine, and this is normally the minimum we should reach with this wave 3, because this is a most common target. But keep in mind, we still have the 200% here, the 261 point, and even by the way, which one? Yeah, 261 point here, and the 423.6. So these are all the possible targets that the wave 3 can reach. Now, of course, the more likely is only this one. So I'm going to take the most easiest Elliott wave, the most common one. After we have done this, I'm going to take this wave 4, so we can maybe see a bit what we have done on this wave 4 here. The retracement we have done on this wave. Normally, on a smaller time frame, we retrace 23.6 or 38.2. So I'm going to take what we have done here. As you can see, went into the 618, 66%. On the bigger time frame, we do some really bigger retracement. Yeah, so the bigger retracement here. So let's go back on the weekly time frame. We're going to set up. I don't know if that will match really, because you can see here normally we should not go below the 38.2 here, because otherwise we will break the wave 1 top. So for now we can say that we're going to come back here. Now are we going to push higher and higher and higher, so the 38.2 is going to change. For example, if you have to hide it a bit, you can see here if we redo a crazy move to the upside here, the 618, for example, let's say the case that we go to the 423.6 here on the very top here. We do this, okay? The wave 4, as you can see here, is not going to retrace 23.6 or 38.2 because we are on a bigger time frame, and we're maybe more going to go to the 618, 66%. So really do a massive move to the downside before to reach again, to do again this wave 5. To do this wave 5, not again, but just to do this wave 5. So problem is, are we going to go to this extension? Only time will tell us. I don't have the answer. We cannot predict this yet. This is not possible. So I'm going to take the most easiest one, okay, like this. So to speak, we just retrace 38.2, so the 100% of the extension tool, and then we go to the 100% of the wave 5, so the 200% of the wave 3 if we stop on the 161 point. You can see here if you add your waves right there, this 100% here of the wave of the extension tool, okay, right here is the 100%, is the 200% here. Okay, if you add the 200% here, I'm going to lost oops, I'm going to lost you. I don't know if we can say that, but the 200% here, you can see here, this is the 200%. Don't know if we can add the let me check that, if we can add the values here, the levels, maybe like this. Yeah, perfect. So you have the 100% here, the 161 point here, and the 200% right there, 261 point, 423.6. Okay, the 200% here is the 100% of the wave 5. If we start on the 1618 and we do a 30-point retracement, you can see here, if you pull that on the wave 4 bottom, you can see that the 100% here was the 200% here of the wave 3. Why I'm saying this? Simply because it's really easier to draw an Elliott wave like this. You place the wave 3 on the 1618, the wave 4 on the 100%, and the wave 5 on the 20%, you're done, and next you just have to adapt this on the market. And here we go. So this will bring us normally with these 5 ways to around right here, as you can see, almost $600 for Solana. So is it a good crypto to buy on the long term? On the long term, absolutely yes, absolutely. Now, how long is going to be this wave 2? I absolutely don't know. Maybe years and years and years and years. I absolutely don't know this, okay, but this is just to give you an idea of the price we can reach here. 100% here, I'm just going to add it here. All right, perfect. So now I also want to check something. Now I'm using a bit the log scale clearly, okay, and I want to check also some few, just to see if we have the confluence, okay, just to see if we have the confluence, because I really like now, you know, to place, I mean, to use the extensions, the extension tool to find the possible next target. So I'm going to go in the log mode here. I'm using, for example, here the 100%, the 1618. If you use that on the first impulsive move, so for example, like this, you have the first move, then a retracement. If you use it like a wave 1, 2 like this, you are going to find some really strong targets, such as, for example, here the 100% give us around, I mean, on a log scale, of course, the wave 3 top around there, not exactly, and the 1618 here gave you the top almost, okay, we went really higher, but it just to give you an idea of when we are approaching more likely the top, okay. And this 100% here and 1618 here are really nice. So for now, we do not have the wave 2, so we cannot really predict it. And the way, if I mean, are we going to place it like this, the wave 1 route to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom? This will maybe give you some really high prices. Yeah, 30k and the big numbers here. So this is maybe not the best, to be honest with you. So that's why we really have to wait. Maybe, for example, if you go on the daily time frame, this may be more to help you to find some other waves, such as like this. If you pull a fib like this, sometimes it's relevant, sometimes not. For example, here is absolutely not relevant. It depends. It's really have to be in confluence. Here it's not really relevant, so not really useful to add this on the chart, to be honest with you. So yeah, now we have our targets for the long term of to buy and to look for, I mean, to get an idea of what this coin can do clearly on a bigger time frame. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to add back this, and I want to do this. Here you go. Perfect. So now we have our plan clearly ready for Solana. We know where we have to buy, I mean, to look for a buy next, as always. I mean, don't forget how do we, if the way, all depending if we have to buy here, all depend on the way we're going to approach this level, okay? To determine if we have to buy here. For example, if we do this, we do just break this, we flip that to resistance. This is not a buy at all, okay? If now we lose this, reclaim, spend some time, start to create, for example, a bullish, I mean, some bullish waves, such as a 5-way impulsive wave, something like that. Be careful, it can still be an A, B, C to drop, okay? But it can be also wave 1, 2, 3, inform me with a smaller 5 waves inside. This is possible, okay? All depend on the way we approach clearly this level, okay? So this is the first one. As you can see here, if we start losing all of this, we can really expect a big move to the downside here, okay? So that's why these levels are pretty cool. Okay, so as always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to turn on notifications. And yeah, I think now we are ready clearly to just we have the plan. We are just waiting for the plan to be confirmed. Are we in this wave 1? Because as you know, it that can be also a 5 ways to the upside. So are we in this wave 1 already bullish, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and pump it up? Only time will tell us clearly, okay? We don't know, and that's why you buy step by step. You always invest step by step, because at some point You can be bullish sometimes, but we still go through, but we can still be bullish at some point. So that's why you always have to invest step by step, okay? But anyway, so that's all really for today. So hope you all enjoyed, and you can of course watch this live stream later if you want. And if you're not, for example, if you come now, I'm going to end this live stream. So if you want to watch this later, you can absolutely. It's all available on the YouTube channel. Not for now, of course, but it will be after the live stream is ended, is finished. So yeah, as I said before, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to share this content so everyone know we was live clearly and we did some TA on Solana, so you can share this TA with your friends, with your family members, the place you want clearly, on some Discord server, wherever you want clearly, so everyone can enjoy this kind of analysis. And yeah, just to maybe talk about this Solana coin, maybe if you have some different accounts, or maybe if you want to ask me some questions, you can also, by the way, join the Discord server. And all right, we're just checking something really quickly for this top here. So anyway, yeah, so yeah, hope you all enjoyed. That's all for today, and maybe tomorrow we're going to do another live stream. I don't know what. Yeah, okay. So yeah, maybe tomorrow on the, I don't know, maybe Luna. Luna, I don't really like it because normally we were too high on that one, so I don't really like this one. But yeah, I will see what I'm going to do tomorrow, if I'm going to do something or not. But anyway, so as always, if you want to join the cool Discord server, you have the Discord server link right in the description, so you can just join. And if you want to share your technical analysis, you can absolutely in the community TAs. If you want to ask me some questions, I'm here to answer you. If you want to go and come join us as VIP, so you can see really my plan, a small time frame on Bitcoin, get my plan idea and get some updates every single day where I'm showing to you my plan. You just have to go for the VIP. And if you want to learn how to trade, it's the core subscriber. If you want to learn Elliott wave, learn exo charts, you're at the right place, okay? And you will unlock all these core subscriber channel. If you want now to get all of my kind of investment targets like this on a lot of cryptocurrencies, you have to check this investor upgrade on the website too. So anyway, take care of you. That's important, really important. And then yeah, that's already for today. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and see you maybe tomorrow in another video or live stream. Cheers.